across all 3 days, there are going to be 15 changemaker pitches on 21st, 15 innovator pitches on 22nd, and 25 entrepreneurial pitches on 23rd. On the first day, we are going to have 35 exhibitions also from the top 50 changemakers who were not supposedly in the top 15 of the jury round. Similarly, 35 exhibitions on the second day from innovators and 25 exhibitions by entrepreneurs. So, just to revise it all for you, 15 pitches on the first day, 35 exhibitions on the first day, 15 pitches on the second day via innovators, 35 exhibitions on the second day by innovators, and 25 pitches by entrepreneurs and 25 exhibitions by entrepreneurs on the third day. So Shaptami, Ashtami, Navami is going to have a new palette to discover. And without further ado, and if we have all our guests online too, we can quickly have a few words from the dignitaries and Paramita will call them in order.
Thank you so much, Aaquib. That literally clears out all our queries to start with. We would like to start this August gathering with a few words from our chief guest, Mr.Debashish Sen, HIDCO chairperson. Sir, please.
I have been involved in this process as the Secretary Samaresh just now mentioned. So it's great to see it taking shape with the help of Aaquib, with the help of Aaquib, who is the leading person, and of course, how can I forget Pijush? And of course, without Meghdud, nothing can happen in the startup world in Kolkata. He is making Calcutta relevant again. He is bouncing all over the world now. So, this is not a Thanksgiving session. We will do that later. But যেটা আমার খুব ভালো লাগছে চোখের সামনে দেখতে, মহিলাদের সামনে আনা দুর্গাকে রেখে এটা গত বছরই শুরু হয়েছে। আমরা মহিলা ঠাকি দেখেছি, মহিলা পুরোহিত দেখেছি, মহিলা ভলান্টিয়ার দেখেছি ইত্যাদি। এবার সত্যিকারের লাইফে জীবনে মহিলা এন্টারপ্রেনারদের একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম করে দেওয়া যাতে তাদের কাজগুলো দেখানো যায়। আমাদের এখানেই আমি জানি, নাম করছি না, তিনি চমৎকার পটেড প্লান্ট গিফট হিসেবে তৈরি করছেন নিউ টাউনে। তার যদি একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম, পেছনেই বসে আছেন, তার যদি একটা প্ল্যাটফর্ম দুর্গাপুজোর সর্বজনীন, যেখানে 1 লক্ষ মানুষ আসেন, একটা দেখার সুযোগ পায়, ব্যবসার একটা বাড়তি সুযোগ পায়, এর চেয়ে ভালো কি হতে পারে। আর যারা এরা বলে অ্যাক্সিলারেটর, ইনোভেটর, বিভিন্ন স্টেজে আসলে ব্যবসার বিভিন্ন পরিস্থিতি, তো সেটাকেও করার মধ্যে সামনের বছরে আরো বেশি হবে। সুতরাং ইটস এ ওয়ান্ডারফুল এফর্ট অ্যান্ড ওয়ান্ডারফুল ওয়ে অফ ডুইং দুর্গা পুজো। Many congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Can we please hear from you, sir? তাহলে পরের জনকে চলে যান।
Who has invited me in this program, and really when he discussed me about this 3 days event, that is Durga Preneur, I like that. And as we are from Confederation of West Bengal Trade Association, we also love to do this type of program. And as he discussed with me, on the spot I replied in yes, we are with you. And definitely this is good. And as you know all, that Confederation of West Bengal Trade Association is also now developing the new things with women entrepreneurs. And we all know, sir, the West Bengal is celebrating MSME month this month from 1st of 18th. Yesterday only we launched, and we promised the government that we will going to GEM registration and this Udyam registration, 2 lakh of people. So last day only we had a function at Sarbojonin. So one thing I want to inform you about this woman entrepreneur, that in GEM registration also there are 3% reservation for the women. That whomsoever is registered with the GEM or Udyam registration, government compulsion is there. They have to buy the 3% of their purchase from the women entrepreneurs. So wish you best of luck for this area. Thank you.
We thank you so much for your UN. We would like to hear from her now.
Let me start by congratulating on this wonderful concept. Like we have heard of theme puja, what better theme than this? A big round of applause for all the and celebration of celebrating women. You know, from the time when we have seen where women were not allowed outside even to witness their own house pujas. Like I heard from Shobha Bazar Rajbari, where women were not allowed to come out, they had to see it through the parda. You know, even from there to bringing women in the forefront, that's a wonderful concept which you have done. I represent today CII IWN, Indian Women Network. It was started by CII to give a platform for women professionals and entrepreneurs who are accomplished women professionals and also aspiring women professionals. So I offer our full support from our team members for any kind of mentoring or any kind of hand-holding which is required for these young entrepreneurs, so we can go with the journey together. Thank you so much.
এখানে যদি আমরা নিজেরা পাড়ার সাপোর্ট না করতে পারি তাহলে আর কি করলাম? তো এই জন্যই কিন্তু দুর্গা প্রেনারের সাথেও মানে শুরুটা যেখানে NTS, it feels like coming back to my family. I just came back to Kolkata 2 days ago, and what better way to get back into the scheme of things than something that we had initiated a few days ago. So thank you very much for having me on that. Couple of things I wanted to mention. So Newtown is really a beautiful juxtaposition of the old and new, and constantly pushing the ambit of what is possible every year after year forward under the able leadership of Mr. Hussain. We've seen this part of the city growing in leaps and bounds. And what I wanted to see with the whole Durga Preneur event coming forward is this is also a juxtaposition of old and new, right? আমাদের পুরনো ট্র্যাডিশনগুলোকে আমরা না ভুলে গিয়ে কি করে নতুন ভাবে শহরটাকে দেখতে পারি এবং শহরটাকে প্রেজেন্ট করতে পারি বাইরের লোকের কাছে। I don't know if you're all aware that Durga Puja is actually the largest public arts festival in the world. একটা ছোট্ট গল্প বলি। আমি 3-4 সপ্তাহ আগে বার্লিনে ছিলাম একটা কাজে, এবং I met somebody who has started a huge movement, revived a huge movement called the Delphic movement. আমরা যেটা নিয়ে কাজ করছি এই ডক্টর ক্রিশ্চিয়ান কার্স বলে, and this guy is almost 80 years old. He has started this, he revived this 2,500-year-old movement, which is a celebration of arts and culture. The same way that we have Olympics, the Delphic Games started about 2,500 years ago, and in this century, this 86-year-old gentleman has made it accessible again, common again. উনাকে আমি ইনভাইট করতে গেছিলাম এই বছর দুর্গাপুজো দেখতে আসার জন্য। আমাকে প্রথমে জিজ্ঞেস করেন দুর্গাপুজোর ব্যাপারটা কি, খায় না মাথায় রাখি। তো আমি উনাকে একটা ভিডিও দেখালাম, এবং আই ক্যানট টেল ইউ দিস gentleman broke down in front of me. মানে চোখ থেকে জল, super emotional, and he's saying that I have never seen something so beautiful in my life. Why did I not know about this? I feel as a Bengali, as a Calcuttan, and as somebody who champions the cause of make Calcutta relevant again, I have never been more ashamed in my life. I figured if we are not able to bring all of these creative change makers who are champions in their own spaces, and we are not able to show them the best of our city, our culture, our tradition, but through a lens that they understand, which is through innovation, through disruption, through entrepreneurship, what are we doing? Are we even doing justice to the work that we set out to do? And I think the Durga Preneur event as part of the MTS Durga Puja this year is going to take this narrative forward. We have invited, we have invited about 70 people this time globally from about 50 different nations, which includes journalists of top global magazines, newspapers, people who can talk about Durga Puja, and with the eventual outcome that I would expect is লোকে যেরকম কার্নিভালের কথা বলে রিওতে, সেই রকম ভাবে যেন দুর্গা পুজোর কথা বলা হয়, and it becomes a global moment in history. শুরু হচ্ছে দ্বিতীয় বছর এইখানে এনটিএস এর দুর্গা প্রণয়কে, বাট আশা করি নেক্সট 2-3 বছরে the kind of traction it picks up globally, we'll be able to really showcase the best of what we have, and with all of your help and support through innovative events like Durga Preneur, we'll definitely make it happen. Thank you very much.